Hey everyone and welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to talk about the games that I'm looking forward to for at least the next half a year because we can't see all too much into the future. We know only about a few games that come out at the end of the year 2019. So let's consider this sort of the preview of mid-2019 games list that I'm looking forward to, and it's reaching at least until May, so I guess, yeah, that's fair enough. In June we have E3 again, so we know more about games that will come out at that specific time, and yeah, let's just jump right into it, right? So the first game that I'm looking forward to is actually Kingdom Hearts 3. After, I think, decades of the first title being out and endless, like, different spin-off titles, which still also belong to the main line of the game, which spans the lore even further than just the two titles that we have on PlayStation 2 back then, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. We also have the spin-off titles like Chain of Memories, 358.5 days, I think, and so many more. And the crazy thing is, if you can't play all of these because they were released on different platforms and you don't necessarily had all of them, at least luckily now you can get them all on PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 again. I think even on Xbox, I think there's also a Hau5test collection. I'm not entirely sure, I have to look it up. And now, at the end of January, in just 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks, actually in 9 days even, wow. We have the end, Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out finally, and there already have been leaks in December coming out from Brazil, which I had avoided so far, but looking up trailers for this show today, I said he spotted myself with one little thing, which of course I will not tell, but it's like, it's really annoying. But finally, once January, the end comes around, I'm like pretty sure, okay, I guess we can finally continue. Next up we have Crackdown 3, and I've never touched any of the Crackdown games so far, and I'm kind of sad about it because it looks like a fun time. Sort of like Saints Row, right? Yeah, Saints Row, God. I played a little bit of Saints Row 4 back when it came out, and was kind of enjoying it. It was a little fun with the simulation aspect of it and all. And I'm looking forward to find sort of the same kind of fun action and over-the-top explosions in that game with Crackdown 3, maybe. And it looks so far very good from the previews that we had. Lots of multiplayer fun and action, destroying cities and everything, having actual shooter gameplay in different 3D aspects. And yeah, having, thankfully, Xbox Game Pass for 2 years, being gifted by Xbox. I'm very certain I will check it out definitely around release, which is actually quite soon because it's in the mid of February, so February 15th when Crackdown 3 will release, and around the time I'll probably also try it out as well. Another game that I also had the chance to play already was Devil May Cry 5, and that is just an insanely cool game to play. The art style presentation is cool, the game mechanics with the different Devil Trigger hands that the guy has, and yeah, even of just the expansion of the lore with more Dante, of course, and the other characters that we've seen. Looks definitely interesting. I've never played any of the games myself so far. I only saw a few recaps from Gamesground, the German channel, and a good friend Jonas, who's here near me, almost just a few cities away. Looks very interesting, and the hands-on that time that I had also at EJX, but then again, make me think, okay, this is actually fairly cool. I definitely need to try it out, and who knows, maybe I will have some time with it before it comes out in March 8th, so that will make it only like a month to go. Let alone that demo that I played at EJX Berlin was so cool with the first box fights interaction with that, just jumping through levels and everything. It looks crazy, and it is also a little bit eerie, so it's like really a good time to play it around spring, where I'm just plagued with allergies. I can just stay inside and pop in some games, so that's definitely a good thing that we can play. And just 1 week later, actually, the Division 2 launches. Actually, first time it's not just on Uplay and it's not on Steam. It's actually launching on PC, at least, at the Epic Game Store and on Uplay. And I would definitely try the Epic Game Store for this one, I think. The Division 2, something that Division 1 at least was something that I really loved, played so many hours into it on different platforms, played it with friends together, and I got some different cool stuff in there already. And I'm looking forward to enjoy the Division 2 this time. The previews look very promising from what I've seen and heard so far. People really liked it when they tried it, so yeah, it's just good to be back again with the Division and the Agents, and definitely something that's worth looking into. The beta is sadly at a time where I won't be there. I will be busy around that time. So I'm just really surprised in the midst of March. Same with Devil May Cry, to just pop in the game, play a little bit for hours and hours on end, and having a good time in it. So the Division 2, I just can't wait anymore. It's so great to finally have a sequel to that, have more interactions with that, and I'm really looking forward to play it myself finally. Even Dan played it from the new Byte here at Gamescom. He had an open slot for that, and from his telling, this game is really cool. And last but not least, we also have Rage 2 by Bethesda Games, which is coming out May 14th on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox. And I'm really hesitant on getting it right away, because on PC, at least, which is the platform that I'm most interested in for this kind of shooter, I think it's the best way to play it with mouse and keyboard. I'm sort of hesitant because so far it looks like I can only use the Bethesda game launcher, which is just still having some problems. Just thinking about Fallout 76, how people are basically locked in with the beta. They can't deinstall the beta files unless they buy the game, which is kind of crappy. I tried it myself at Gamescom last year, and was really having good fun with the around 10-minute long demo that I was there with the PlayStation controller. It was like feeling okay, but still, this is kind of shit where I want to jump around a bit fast, and I think the agile movement especially is just more fitting to mouse and keyboard that I have here in my studio and everything. So overall, it seems to be a really cool game, and as I said, from the trial that I had so far, I really liked it. The mechanics are interesting, the movement is interesting, and that's that. But of course, there are also other games that are promised for 2019, maybe, sort of, we don't know exactly. And there's a few slots that I want to mention. Of course, I want to play Halo Infinite. Hopefully something like that will come out this year, maybe, or at least something like a date. Then the new Pokemon for Nintendo Switch game, which might be interesting, maybe not. There's still so many unknown factors about it, which make me decide if I want to buy it or not. And we're getting closer to the release date, actually, I think. And of course, Doom Eternal. I hope this year we get sort of a release date also. Just like with Halo Infinite, we don't know if it will be even this year or will it come out next year, so who knows, but surely something which will come closer to that in regards to release date, that would be awesome. And of course, no, last but not least, Cyberpunk 2077. Oh my god, I need it now, I need it as early as possible. But as we know, our CD Projekt Red, their Q8 and development time is very lengthy, and they tend to deliver as high as quality as possible, and probably won't see anything close to release date even before 2020, I think, so maybe next year. But still, hopefully there's hope. And that's concluding it, the list of top 2019 games that I want to play this year, up until the midst of the year at least, you know? Something that we know so far. Who knows what will come around in June with E3 and so many other conferences that we will have. Of course, there will be a new Call of Duty game being announced, which we'll probably also cover just in the meantime. And there's also news coming around from Bungie regarding new stuff closer to the middle of the year. So who knows what other cool games will come out at the end of the year. My name is Hau5test's. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it so far. What is your game that you want to play this year? Definitely what is your hope, which we will get a release date for this year so far. And just let me down in the comments below. And follow us also on Twitter, Facebook, and join us on our Discord if you want to, thenewbyte.com/Discord. The news will come back tomorrow again. And so far, I wish you all out there have a nice day and talk to you soon.